But sometimes you got to be the person that's running. There's nothing wrong with running in a fight. As long as you don't run out of the ring, you're good. I want to be between, not over, right? That feels safe, right? That feels safe, but you're giving me that opportunity, right? Chin down. Okay? Good. When you pivot, right, you got to end up in the same position, okay? Be more aggressive, be more assertive, right? When I say pivot, let's swing your hip open, go, pivot. Good. One more time, pivot. Remember, but for this drill, it's north, south, east, and west, okay? So next time when you pivot, you should be facing me. Pivot. Good, 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 good. This time when you pivot, you should be facing me. Pivot. There you go. This time when you pivot, wait, you should be facing me. Pivot. Okay? I want to see you moving like that. I don't want to see this, right? No more, right? I want you to move aggressively and quick. Assert yourself, okay? That's part of the sport, okay? You're doing good. I've been watching you. I'm proud of you. Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay. So when he comes forward, you go back. Pop, pop. Look at me. Pop, 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 pop. You got to learn how to fight going back too. Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Go back. Go like that. Right. Look at me. Pop, pop. Start with the right foot back. 1, 2, 1. Okay. Pop, 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 pop. Okay. Step back with it like this. Bop. 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 Go 1. Now, when you throw your right hand, put your right foot back. Back. Now, when you throw your left hand, step halfway back. Back. Now, when you throw your right hand, push your right foot back. Back. And then your left hand, come back to square. That's it. No, don't go back on the first jab.
Doing it wrong, aren't I?
No, you're getting close. You're getting closer, right? 1. Do it with me. 1. Now watch. Back. 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 And it looks like this. Bop, 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 bop. Let me see you do that. There you go. There you go. Do it one more time. There you go. Watch his hip now. Look how he loaded it. He rolled it out. Now he's ready to turn that thing over into a punch. If he doesn't do that and he gets here like this, he can't take advantage of the position he's earned. He did all the great footwork, but now he's put himself in a spot where he can't really fully take advantage. He can land a shot, right? But you can remember, all your power comes from your hip. If you get over there and you're like this, now he can load that punch up. He can make it hurt. Right? You're throwing a nice shot and you're going like this. What happens if he throws it and his hand's up? He wins, right? Counter 2 or 3 is a 3. So when he's throwing his 3, his hand needs to be here and his elbow you need to protect your side and your head. It's like this, right? You're gonna lose eventually, right? Okay? That's your job to make sure he does it right. So when you throw the 2, right, sometimes it's hard to pull without moving your feet. So you can, but it's, right, 2, you might want to take a step back like that. You might want to drop step, right? So it's 1, bam, bam, boom, right? It's dangerous. It's tricky after the 2 because you got to commit, right? You're kind of committed, so you got to go back a long way. You want to be careful not just to pull straight up in case the other guy's throwing. It's not wrong. It's just there's other things you could do, right? So after you throw the 2, you could step back like that. Instead of pull up like this, you could step back like that and load your hip right here, right? So if that feels more natural, do that. Yeah, that's perfect. We can drop over. Now we can go 3. If his head's down like this, we can go 5. We can go with the body, right? But sometimes you got to be the person that's running. There's nothing wrong with running in a fight. As long as you don't run out of the ring, you're good, right? But sometimes you have to use running as a strategy or as a tactic, right? And a lot of times your ego gets engaged because you don't want to run. It feels like you're, that you're punking out a little bit. You're not. Sometimes you've seen it. Guys are fighting, they win. They're just going to get through the last round. They're going to spend the whole last round just running, creating distance and running, right? It's not a strategy you use too much in amateurs because you only got 3 rounds. But sometimes the circumstances require that you use your legs to make space. You have to make space and you have to run, right? One of the simplest things is to circle around your opponent, right? But if you circle around your opponent this way and he's slick, right? All he'll do is keep pivoting off his back foot and closing the distance. So if I go like this, he's going to pivot off his back foot and run me out of space, right? The ability to change directions. I get him to stop when I start doing that, right? I'm moving, he's following me, I start changing my direction. He's trying to keep up with me, right? All I want to do is figure out how to bounce quick at the end. So I'm on a rhythm. I make a quick jump this way and I bounce the other way, right? I catch him when he's trying to catch up. I'm here, right? All I'm trying to do is get him to follow me a little bit, move quick and create space and accelerate through the turn just to give me a little out. What you can't have happen is you can't have him beat you to the edge. You're constantly trying to you have to fight like the ring is round, right? If he beats you over, right, and you step out of here and he steps over, he's going to catch you in the corner. I start bouncing. See, he's on my rhythm, right? And he's going to sync up with me. And the idea is that when I go here and he drops into my rhythm and then I bounce out really hard, and accelerate out, right? His body position doesn't work for him and I get to buy time, right? That's all we're doing, right? We're using our legs to buy time. And so if I bounce. If I can get him, right? If I can get his weight on this foot, go back the other way. If I can get his weight on that foot, right? So I go, and then I go out quick. He's stuck there for a split second, right? He has no time to cut me off, right? So he's going to have to pivot. Now I've got all this time in this room. There you go. Good. Stay wide. Stay along the perimeter. Good, Nestor. Get him on your rhythm. Good, Nestor. Excellent job. You don't have a lot of tools in fighting, but this is one of them, right? So if you were a carpenter and you made your living as a carpenter, would you come home and just throw your tools on the floor or leave them out in the rain or leave them in the bag, right? You want to make sure your tools are right because that's how you make a living, right? You show respect to your craft. Here you show respect to your craft. Take the extra minute and a half at the end of practice and ball them up like this. It takes you 3 minutes, minute and a half for each rep, and you're on your way. And when you come back, you're going to save yourself 10 minutes, right? And you're not going to be wasting our time at practice. The last thing is wash your okay? It's already a stinky sport, right? Half you guys and gals stink when you come in here, and that's okay because that's the hard work, right? But don't add to it, man. Don't come in here all stinking and smelling, right? Wash your stuff. If you can't get the smell out, take a little white vinegar and pour it into your washing machine. It usually takes the smell out. If that doesn't get the smell out, right, pony up 10 more bucks and buy a set of wraps, all right? Okay, they'll get a point, and these will reach the point of no return.